Greg, first of all, how can they go from 3-0 against Celtic, the champions, to drawing 3-3 with Hibs?
Well, the inconsistency that has been displayed, I think, throughout the season, Paul, is your answer there. You know, the ability to knock out, match week after week, and standards being high hasn't been there. I think the part I take out of that interview or that clip from Philip Clement is the Rangers couldn't then go and get the third goal to go 3-1. So it's down to Rangers 2-0 up, right? You have an opportunity to go and put the game away. 2-1, you can still go 3-1. 2-2, yes, they get the I don't want to be talking about the penalty, although I'll give you my take on the penalty, but that's win the game, win it comfortable. Rangers are in a position where they should have done that, right? So that's on them, right? The penalty situation, right? When I'm watching the game, I called penalty straight away.
Did you?
Yeah, that was my first thought. When I seen it in slow motion, you can start pulling it apart. Look, you can say there's contact, of course. I think that it was Josh Campbell maybe gets inside of Hadji, and there's a coming together. But I think that because Campbell is inside, and the nudge comes from Hadji from the outside, and some players say, yeah, but he was stronger, and the referee made a decision. It was a penalty. There was no reason for that to be turned over or changed because it wasn't an obvious error. That's something that happens all over the field, Mark. And you know what? One way or the other, you go, it could be a foul either way. I don't have any issue with the penalty. I think that Rangers, again, need to be good enough when you're in a position being 2-0 up to really go and finish a game of football.
Mark, Rangers' away record is not good, and that's what's wrong. One of the things wrong this season. And if I'd said to you after 20 minutes we'd be talking about a Rangers draw, I don't think you'd have believed me.
No, when they're 2 goals up,
Yeah.
no. I think a lot of people are saying, the way Rangers have been this season, you thrash Celtic 3-0, it could have been more. But a lot of people say, yeah, but they'll go and drop points on Sunday. So it was always like they're kind of expected to do it on the road because on the road they've been really, really poor. I mean, you look at the 3 games that they've had, Paul, over the festive period. 2 points out of 9. Not good enough. It's not championship winning form. And Philippe Clement can blame John Beaton all he likes. My view is, I agree with Craig Moore, it was a penalty kick. A penalty kick all day long. And he's focused the thrust of his interview on that. He kept coming back to that penalty incident. Now, the week before at Fir Park, Motherwell got a goal disallowed that should have stood. So, come on. So it's not about the referees, it's about his players. So what are his centre halves doing? What's his goalkeeper doing at Rocky's equaliser to make it 3-3? There's your answers. He decided to mix it up at the end. Should he have moved Diamande out of position, etc, etc. So he focuses quite a lot on referees, and I think even some Rangers fans are kind of getting fed up with it. It's about him and the team and not being able to go and build on that fantastic result and performance on Thursday against Celtic. Paul's unforgivable. Look, we don't think anybody expects Rangers to win the league, but you've got to go and make a fist of it. 2 points out of 9 on the road in the festive period. As I said this time last week, if I'm a Rangers player or part of the Rangers management team, I'm embarrassed at the league table, and I'll stand by that again tonight. 13 points behind after this amount of games. Embarrassing for Rangers to be in that situation.